this is a foot that happens to be a foot. So it's very accurate for me. Is it for you? I hope not, especially you ladies out there. Anywho, to avoid all confusion, she said she's been using No, Not Again. So, Driving Rain by Slash, featuring Miles Kennedy and the, what are they? What? I don't know. I got 2/3 of it. But, yeah, so we got a little driving rain here. It's about 7 p.m. in the evening on Monday the 27th. How's everybody doing? Hey, little update. Y'all remember Kelly from a couple of my videos ago? Yeah. Well, anyways, I'm literally having a business call with somebody, and there's this, rap on my door. And I'm like, okay. So I look out and I see this woman with something in her hand, and she turns around, and I'm like, oh, guess who? You can hear the Woody Woodpecker laugh, right? So I haven't seen her in 3 weeks since yesterday. Right, 22 days ago, day after 4th of July, when she popped in after I was between cutting the front and the backyard at my house. Well, anywho, she shows up and comes in and has these forms that she printed out that I could fill in, so she could go over to some kind of soup kitchen or some kind of place where you can get aid through the CARE program, C-A-R-E, to get financial stipends. I like that. Money to help, like get into, a place to live or a new place or something. It's apparently a one-time deal. But she wanted me to fill out this paperwork to help aid her in getting some financial aid, as it were, to move in. And I told her, I said, I've given it some thought, Kelly, but you and your 7-year-old son, I said, that's just, a bit more than I want to bite off right now. It's not really my, desired living arrangement. So, she's like sitting on the floor with her legs folded and looking up at me as I'm sitting on the couch. And, I could see that this isn't maybe what she wants to hear, but, I don't really want to see or hear from her at all. I don't know why I'm her, paradigm of hope. I don't even know this person. I don't even know her last name. I don't have her birthday. All I know is that she's 41 with a 21-year-old son, an 18-year-old daughter, and a 7-year-old son. So obviously the 7-year-old son was something not probably truly planned. But anyways, she said she had filed for disability because, as you guys may recall, she said that she was going to file for it because she deserves it. Right. I always thought when you filed for disability it was something that you needed because of mental or a physical limitation or restriction, not just because you feel that you deserve it. But apparently she filed for it and said that she's still waiting for her first check to be cut, quote unquote. I'm like, yeah, it's great. Just another person manipulating the system. Which brings me back to the art of deception. You guys might have seen my post with me posting this little femboy, I think he calls himself. It's just more forms of, supported and or undiagnosed mental illness in this country, and certainly around the world. I'm sure we don't, hold all the positions for fucking weirdos out there, but yeah, just, well, if everybody tells you when you're a boy that you're no good and it's, you're inferior and you should have been born a girl, well, I guess, you have two choices. You either suck it up and deal with it, or you just become one. I don't know, but not to lose focus here. I'm just, there's so much art of deception going on. People lying and cheating and stealing and conniving. And I'm not saying I am 1,000% innocent. I might take 5 items through the checkout and ring up 4. And that 5th one is the expensive water. But I paid for the other 4 cheaper waters. Okay. But I'm not, cutting off my penis or, creating false documents for, financial gain and doing things that could really get my balls in a sling. I mean, sometimes I guess you got to do what you got to do. all right. But, you know, asking me to put myself out on the line. It's like, hey, look, you know, why didn't you stay the other night and make me dinner? You know, why don't you come over here in something pretty and bat your eyes at me? You know what I mean? I mean, what are the two ways to a heterosexual man's heart, the last time I checked? Through his cock and his stomach. Okay? So don't come over here with no food and no gifts, if you know what I'm saying, and then just ask me to falsify some documents so you can get your money. And she says, yeah, I don't know if the money would come to you or to me. It's just a one-time thing. It wouldn't be ongoing, and, you know, I could use your help and all this other stuff. And I'm like, I'm thinking in my mind, I don't even know your last name. We've never shared bodily fluids. Hell, we've never shared a Mountain Dew or a Pepsi or a Coke. Who the fuck are you? I mean, that's what's going through my mind as I'm just sitting here hearing her rap out her litany of you know, being a malcontent. But, you know, I'm just, good God, you know. Like I said, my kingdom for a normal woman, you know. And like I said, it just reiterates, it refreshes, it reminds me what a sensible, good woman I had in my ex-wife. And like I said, I'm thankful she's still around so I can, I share this shit with her too. She's usually the first to hear it. You know, you guys hear it secondhand, and I might add a little drama and theater to it, but it's all accurate, you know. It's just, it blows my mind that the shit that people come up with. And women are so good at it. You know, they're just so good at it. The art of deception, you know. I mean, you'd swear up and down it's 72 and sunny, but the reality is it's 44 and overcast, you know. They'll have you believing anything. But no, not to tear on all women. It's just, you know, there's just a number of them out there that are just like, you know. And boys and girls, as you know, Professor is wise to this. You know, it's one of the beauties, again, about getting older is you just see through the bullshit so quickly, you know. The things that hurt the most is when you see that there's some bullshit, but you really, really like that person, maybe even love them, and you don't want to believe it's bullshit. And I fell victim to that years ago. And some of you know all about it. And you want to believe in your heart that they're on the up and up, man, and, you know, it's all good. But it turns out they just have a gift to really, you know, pull the wool over your eyes. I don't know. Stay dry. I love you.